show you guys today is how to animate a text in a video using After Effects software. What I mean is how to make motion graphic text using After Effects software. Now, this kind of motion graphic text actually retains your viewers anytime they are watching your video. So what I want you to do now is just pay very good attention to this video as we go along together. If you have any question, comment, kindly drop them on the comment section below and I will gladly attend to them. We are going to dive into my system right now so that I can show you a step-by-step process on how you can make a very beautiful and appealing motion graphic text. Let's go, guys.
Alright guys, so let's move over to my laptop so I can take you a step-by-step process on how this is done. Then click on new composition. Composition name, you can save with anything you want. So I want to save mine with title. Okay. Preset HDTV 1080 29.97 frame rate. Square pixels. That's what I'm working with. Square. That's the pixel aspect ratio is square pixels. Then the frame rate per second is 29 frame rates per second. My resolution, how I want my output to be full. Okay. Then the background color, you can choose any background color of your choice. I want black, so I choose black. Then you OK it. All right. So to start with, you go to your T, that's your horizontal type tool. And then you click on the box where you're going to type your text. All right. I want my text to read, please subscribe okay, to my YouTube channel. So you highlight on your text, then you go to align on your right hand side of your laptop. You go to align. You want to align your text, whether you want it to be on the left hand side, on the right hand side, horizontally, or upside down, on top, this is where you can get any of them. So I want my text to be horizontally. Okay. Now this is where I want it to be, on the horizontal layers. Align layers to horizontally. Then you go to your character. Your character is how you want your text to appear, and the manner of which you want your text to appear. Okay. Now you can choose any of these filter. Anyone at all, you can choose any one of them. All right. I'm choosing MV Bowling. Then you can come to your fill color. However you want your text to appear, the color you want it to appear, you can get it from your fill color. You click on your fill color and then you choose any color, any text color of your choice. Okay, you OK it and you go to your stroke. your stroke color. You also choose any color of your choice. Choose this, it will change the stroke color of your write-up of your text. Okay, you can see to change it. All right, then you go to your set font size. You can reduce it to 50. Can reduce my set font size to 50. Yes. Okay. But however you want your text to appear, whatever you want to change, you must have to highlight your text before you can be able to change what you want to change on your text. All right. So I have gone to the set font size and I changed it to 50. Okay. Now you can come here. This is the set the leading side of your text. You can change it. I want to change my, let's say I want to change mine to 30. You can see now it has reduced and then it came together. The text kind of came together, no space in between. Okay. Now the same thing applies here. You want to set the tracking. You want to shift it. Let's say let me. Okay, now see, this one also. You can also check. You can also change your text in this format. You can change it. This is 75 already, so you can change it to any number of your choice. This is 50. 50 makes it longer. So let's say I choose 30 and see. 30 makes it longer. I choose 100. Nope. Let me leave it at 70. Okay. Now the stroke width. Let's see this what the stroke width does. This is 1. Let me see 2. Okay, you can see it has also changed the face of your text. All right. So this is just the character, the font size. However you want your text to appear, you get it all here. You can do it anyhow you want your text to appear. All right. You can also use your mouse, the roller on your mouse. You can also control it from there too. Okay. Now let's go on. After you must have finished your text and how you want your text to appear, all right, you go to the downside part of your laptop. That's the left hand side part of your laptop, which is the downside. Okay, and you will see a name written there, source name. Under the source name, you can see there is a color. My color is orange, and then the line that you can see that is drawn there, you click on that line, a drop down will follow up. Drop down of text and transform. Okay, now you go to transform, you click on transform. Your anchor point, you can see under the transform, you have your anchor point, your position, your scale, your rotation and opacity. Okay, now the anchor point is this particular you are seeing here. This is your anchor point. Let me bring this down a little bit. So you click on it so that you can bring your outcome point down to the middle of your text. All right, you bring your anchor point down to the middle of your text. Okay, now you go to position. Your position tells how you want your text to appear. Okay, it's either you want your text, you take your text to the right hand side or to the left hand side. That's what your position does. You move your text to the right hand if you want it to move to the right hand, or you move it to the left hand if you want it to move to the left hand. Okay, when you are playing your motion graphic text. Okay, now watch. You take your mouse to your position and you click on the stopwatch toggle. You will see there, you click on the stopwatch. When you click on the stopwatch, you will notice that there are 2 keyframes. One for the anchor point, which you have already attended to, and the other one, the position, which you are about to attend to. Now, when you see the keyframe on the position, it shows that I want my text to move from this particular point to wherever point you want it to move to. All right, but before then, let's adjust this work area. I want to move this work area to this place. All right, as I said earlier, you click on the position and then you notice that there's a keyframe that dropped here. You can see the keyframe. It shows that I want my text, my motion graphic text, to move from this particular point to any other point of my choice. Now, I want my motion graphic text to move from here to here. And then I will click on this. And when you click on it, another keyframe will drop there. Okay, now you watch. This is how I want it to move. You can see that now. This is how I want it to move in this format. All right. Okay, now we go to rotation. Yes, I want to leave the scale. I'm coming to the scale. You go to rotation. Now, when you go to rotation, I want my rotation to start from this same point. So, going to start from here, you click on the rotation the same way you clicked on the position. You click on the rotation by clicking on the stopwatch toggle. And then you can see immediately you clicked on the rotation stopwatch toggle, a keyframe appeared on the work area. You can see that. And when it does that, it shows that you want your rotation to start from here, and then I want my rotation to stop here. Okay, now watch. So you click on these numbers, another key frame will drop there. Okay, now I want my rotation to rotate, like, let's say once. Can do -1. The number of times you want your text to rotate, that is the way it will rotate. So you can see I've written -1 there. So you click on it and then let's see how it does the rotation. All right. Okay, now we have done that. Okay, now let's come to the scale. I want my scale to start exactly where others are starting, to start from here, and then it will my scale can stop here, can stop here. My scale can stop here. All right, now watch. Close to the scale, you will see a constraint proportion. That the function of the constraint proportion is that if you click on it, it's going to disappear. And when it disappears, it is only one of these numbers that will work. Okay, it's either you work with this one or work with this one. That's what the scaling will do for you, because the constraint proportion is no more there. But when you click on it, it shows that whatever you are going to move or whatever you are going to increase or decrease, both numbers will make the move. But when you remove it, only one of the numbers will do that. Okay, now because I left it here because I want the two numbers to move, so that the scaling will be in 100% movement, not just 50%. All right, so you can scale here and scale it back in. So what does the scaling do? The scaling does increase your text, and reduce or decrease your text. That's what the scaling does. Okay, now that is that. Let's go back and play this. Let's go back and play what we have done and see how it is. Now you can see. So you can see. Let's do something now. This is position. I can shift the position to this point. Let's see. You can see that I've adjusted the position. I have to move it a little bit front. Okay. Now this is the result of what we have done. That's the output of what we have done now. Okay. So now one more thing with the opacity is that the opacity makes your motion graphic text to become dim. Okay. Now let's see how the opacity works. Let's say opacity starts from here. All right. The opacity starts from here and moves to here. It was 100 before. So let's put it 50% and see. Now you can see it's rendering. Kindly hold on. Now you can see. Start from beginning and play it again. Let's see how it goes. You can see that the graphic text becomes lighter because of the opacity. So you can decide to put the opacity, you can decide not to put the opacity, just your choice. All right. So this is how the motion graphic text comes out. Okay. Now there's another thing you can actually do to your text to make it more appealing or more fun for people to watch and enjoy. All right. So for you to do that, you can go to effects and preset. They are like effects on text. You can add any of these. You can go to animation presets, go to background. Let's try any of these. Let's try one of these. Okay, let's try this fog light and see how you can see that it has changed the appearance of your motion graphic text. So that's the work of effects on animation text. Now you can see that the fog light we added has put a little more beauty on your motion graphic text. Okay, now that's the work of effects on animation graphic text. All right. So if you feel that the effect you added on your motion graphic text is not okay for you, so you can actually go to any of these effects down here. There are so many. You can choose any one of your choice. All right. So it all depends on your choice. Any of these, you can actually use any of these effects on your motion graphic text to make it more appealing. All right. I hope you're able to understand what we just taught this evening. So this is all that you need to understand concerning motion graphic text. All right. Thank you very much and bye.
You guys can see how easy it is to animate motion graphic text in a video. So if you have any question at all, kindly go down to my comment section below and ask me any question you want to ask me. And if you have not yet subscribed to my YouTube channel, please kindly encourage me and do so. My name is Adobe After Effects and I hope you enjoyed today's class. Have a blessed day.